I had started seeing, I was living in New York City, and I started seeing a woman, and we had been going out, I think, about 4 or 5 months. And New York was very stressful, and I found it very hard to relax there. And she said, at one point she said, you know, I have this cabin upstate, about an hour drive north of the city. Why don't we go there this weekend? And it's just very relaxing. So I said, okay, yeah, sure, let's go do that. So we get in the van, and we drove an hour north in the middle. It's actually in New Jersey, right over the border, middle of the woods, only an hour from Manhattan. And we get to the cabin, and I see it for the first time. And it's kind of a cabin in quotes. It's very small, just fine, no complaints. But I go inside, I look around. I said, this is good, you know. This would be relaxing. Where's the toilet? Why there's no toilet? The toilet's, there's an outhouse in the back, about 100 feet behind the cabin. I thought, okay. I'm not a big. I like the woods in the daytime. I've never really been one to spend the night in the woods. I'm not a camper. My wife's German. She grew up kind of in the Black Forest, walking in the woods at night, talking to the moon. I kind of grew up in a basement watching horror movies. There are not good things in the woods, in my perspective. So I'll go in the woods, and I was prepared to spend the night. I didn't expect the bathroom back there. Okay, fine. So made it through the night. Fine, no problem. Early in the relationship, I'm still trying to impress even more. So trying to show I'm brave. I'm not saying, hey, I can't go out there. So trying to show I'm brave. Make it through the night, no problem. So sleep in late. We say, hey, let's take a hike. So there's a point high in the mountains. It's low mountains around there, the edge of the Catskill Mountains. And there's a point where you can actually see Manhattan. So we hike through the woods. We get to that point. It's great. It's relaxing. It's October. Beautiful. Hudson Valley, the scenery. We're up at the very top. You can see for miles, 30 miles. I don't know how far you can see Manhattan. All around. Eagles, hawks. The sun starts to go down. So we said, well, let's head back and eat something. So we start to head back. And the sun's going down, and we don't have a flashlight or anything. No compass. So we keep walking, and I'd say estimated based on where we came from, it's, 15, 20 minutes away. It was maybe an hour to get to the top. So maybe it's 15, 20 minutes to get home at one point, and then we look up to the left. The path is going kind of straight ahead here, and to the left is a tree, and I said, hey, look at the top of that tree. What is that? It's a baby bear. Look at that. That's a baby bear. How cute is that? Look how it climbs up the tree like that, just wrapping its arms around. Oh, it's so cute. I thought, that's weird, you know. A baby bear by itself? It's kind of weird. I mean, I've never seen a bear so close. And maybe 30, 20 meters away, 25 meters away, not far. And I think, I thought the mothers were always around the baby bears. And I said to my girlfriend, I said, I bet there's a mother around here. And she said, yeah, I bet there is. And so we start looking around. We don't see a mother, and we say, all right. We start to walk. So the baby bear is kind of over there in the tree, slowly climbing down. It's not as cute anymore. So we're walking down the path slowly, and then lumbering out from behind the tree is a bear, a big black bear, presumably the mother, and doing its version of yelling, so growling at us very loudly. And we thought, holy shit, that's a mother bear. And I don't know exactly what to do. And my girlfriend said, I think the thing to do is be really quiet, not to scare it. No, I think I saw on National Geographic, you're supposed to make a lot of noise, and really, because they get scared. And she said, no, I think it's you really have to be quiet. I said, no. So it's our first argument in the woods in front of a bear in New Jersey. So she agrees. She said, I think you're right. So we start making all this noise. We don't know if this bear is going to run toward us. The bear seems very angry. And we're like, hey, bear, come on, bear. You're great, bear. We don't know what to say. Like, we're against hunting. We don't even have a gun. We're not going to take your baby. And the bear's not moving toward us, which we consider progress. So we just slowly, 6 inches at a time, walking, and the bear's right there, and slowly we're right in front of the bear, and then the baby bear is kind of hiding behind the mom, peering out. And, yay, bear, you're not chasing us. We keep talking loudly. And the bear does not come toward us. And we slowly pass, and the bear keeps growling, and we slowly round the bend, looking over our shoulder the whole time. The bear does not chase us. So we get back to the cabin, and I'm not sure if I feel like I've done, I felt like the night before I'm impressed by not being scared about the cabin. So I feel like, okay, I've done even more now. I have not been scared about the bear. But we're kind of freaked out. So we eat, and then we head back to the city. Because even, a Black Forest girl is like, you know what, let's get back to the city. And we stopped at a grocery store on the way home, and we saw something we had seen many times. We thought, oh, that's silly. What is that? And now we understood. And it was a bear bell. And I brought one. Yay. So now, after that, we bought 4 of them. One for each arm. And whenever we went hiking after that, we brought our bear bells. Thank you.